Previously on Cowabunga Creation.
Hey Poppins, new dog food. It's healthy. Eh? Why? I can't believe this was I accidentally built the best 3D scanner ever made for 3D printing helmets. And I did it in the most unlikely of ways. It all began when I was invited to the premiere of Spider-Man Brand New Day, and I was told I could wear a costume. So I ordered a costume off Amazon and it fit, except for the mask, which looked kind of weird. So I decided it'd be better if I just 3D printed a helmet. And so if it's too small, let's just try making the helmet maybe a little bit bigger, send it to the printer and hope for the best. And now the helmet wasn't too small, it was now too big. I realized I had a problem. And as is the case with any good problem, I worked with the tools I had on hand. I grabbed a tape measure, measured my head, and printed it again. I waited one whole day and anxiously took it off the build plate and tried it on, and are you kidding me? It's too small again. I realized my tool couldn't solve my problem, but maybe someone else's tool could. I found this amazing design for cosplay calipers and took more measurements with it. Rinse and repeat, modeled my head using the calipers, printed the helmet, and now it's too big. These mistakes were taking a whole day of my time, costing $30 per attempt, and wasting a lot of plastic in the process. I then realized, hey, I have a 3D scanner. The POP 4 is Revopoint's newest handheld scanner. It's a hybrid. It combines a blue laser with infrared structured lights, no markers, no scanning spray, and it's accurate to fractions of a millimeter. It comes in two hardware editions. The standard runs $839 and gets you the scanner and everything you need to start scanning. The premium is $969 and adds a wireless battery grip for 4 hours of untethered scanning, a carrying case, and an outdoor filter that lets you scan in bright sunlight. For most stuff, cosplay props, mechanical parts, faces, you just walk around your subject. Handheld, simple. But your own head? Different problem. You can't walk around your own face. So I figured if I couldn't walk around the scanner, I'd make the scanner sit still while I walked around it. But the POP 4 on a tripod, spin in a swivel chair, and get every angle. I did, but the model was missing critical components. The top part of my head was missing, the geometry below my neck was kind of garbled. Nothing wrong with the scanner, I just couldn't get the exact angles because the scanner was in a fixed position at the front of my head. What I got back was a digital head with no crown, no jaw, kind of a nightmare. I hopped on my computer and did a cursory Google search to see how the pros do it. Turns out the gold standard for scanning a human head is a 100 camera rig, the kind they use to scan Tom Cruise every angle, all at once, $500,000, which is definitely out of the budget. So I was kind of at a loss on how to get every angle of my head. And then I heard my doorbell ring. I had totally forgotten I'd ordered a robotic camera jib, the kind you see on the movie sets, for another project coming up, but that's a video for another day. I got the jib set up, ran a few test moves for the other project, and as I was about to put it away, I had a thought. What if I put these two things together? And that's when it clicked. Did a first pass using the scanner and there was a big issue. My hair. My hair was causing noise in the scan and making the model much bigger than it needed to be. So I came up with the next best option. I mean, I don't need that much swim gear. With the swim cap on my head and the DIY scanning rig in place, we pressed go on the machine, and it did a perfect sweep around my head from every angle. The resulting scan of my head looked really good. Now was the ultimate test, to load the model of my head onto the 3D printer. When the helmet came off the printer, I was a little worried because up to this point, I had wasted almost a week and several $100s worth of plastic to make these helmets. Was my idea going to work? It fits. It hugged the contours of my head perfectly. And so what did I learn from all this? It turns out that sometimes your tools don't fit. Sometimes other people's tools don't fit either. And sometimes the answer is just build your own. And it so happened to be that my tool was a robot arm with a 3D scanner on it. And most of the time, life's problems are more complicated than retrofitting a custom cinema jib with a multi-axis movement and a volumetrically accurate blue light emitting 3D scanner to solve custom form, fit, tolerance issues with 3D printed helmets. But hey, life's problems won't always be so easy. And now that the helmet fit perfectly and the costume was ready, it was time to go see Spider-Man Brand New Day. I would love to hear how you solved your problems in the comments or anything else that you would like to share. And as always, let's make something awesome together.
Woo!